from Australia and welcome back to our channel. My name is Ruth and I am an Australian law practitioner here based in Australia. And my passion is to help my clients gain permanent residency and Australian citizenship. Well, in today's video, I would like to share with you Global Talent Visa in regard especially to the master's graduate and also PhD stream. Now, I've actually made other videos on the GTI stream, which you can check out if you're if you work in your particular industry. But for this video, it is really emphasized upon master's graduate and PhD students. So please do not treat the contents of this video as legal advice because we do assess each case on a case-by-case basis. So if you do need help in figuring out the GTI pathway, please do not hesitate to contact us and it would be our pleasure to assist. So let's get started. GTI visa for recent graduates. So essentially the Australian government is actively encouraging applicants who have a doctoral degree or PhD in the last 3 years or are submitting their thesis in the next 6 months, or those who have completed bachelor's honours degree or master's degree in the last 3 years and have an overall grade point average of 80 or above out of 100 to consider applying for a distinguished talent visa. So essentially, immigration is really encouraging, I would say, the best of the best, the talented ones to go ahead and apply for a visa. If the visa is granted, it is a permanent residency visa, which is also one of the fastest way to migrate to Australia permanently. So under Direction 85, graduates or students may receive processing priority if the study area was in one of the 7 priority sectors and if the applicant can actually demonstrate a current or future annual salary equivalent or higher than the high income threshold. So at this stage, it's sitting at about 153,000. Specifically, I think it's $153,600 a year. Now, you don't have to be paid this amount right now, but you need to be able to demonstrate that you can attract a salary of that figure. And the 7 priority target sectors are ag tech, space and advanced manufacturing, fintech, energy and mining technology, medtech, cybersecurity, quantum information, advanced digital data science, and ICT. So if you are a graduate and you've scored really well, or if you're finishing your PhD or have just recently finished your PhD in any of these areas, then really consider this visa as an option for you because it is like a fast-track pathway to migration. Now, again, master's degree or bachelor's honours degree graduates must have an overall of point average of 80 or above out of 100 if you're relying on academic qualifications as the sole basis of demonstrating that you have exceptional and outstanding achievement. But the requirement does not actually apply to PhD students. So I think the Australian immigration recognizes that for PhD students, you've been studying and studying and studying, and you probably have to be really clever to do PhD, right? So the requirement doesn't actually apply if you're a PhD. But the achievements that will generally be considered and will be recognized will be, for example, if your research is of international interest and significance, or if your research would be relevant to an international audience. So the keyword is international, or if you've presented your research in an international forum, or if your research could be used to inform academia, governments and industry abroad, or your research is relevant to Australian academia, governments and industry in respect to advancing Australia's international competitiveness, or if your research highlights the potential for innovation and productivity, and that would help increase and the productivity increases for Australian organizations and industries operating in an international or globalized context, and they have achieved a grade point average of 80 or above out of 100 if you are a master's degree or bachelor's degree graduate. So basically, the keyword that I'm seeing here is, well, international interest, international audience, international forums, or if it's going to be used to inform academia, governments, industry, or it's going to help Australia's international competitiveness, or it's going to increase productivity for Australian organizations and industries in international context. So if any of the work that you've done is relevant to what I have just mentioned, then I would really suggest that you consider this visa, GTI visa, under the recent graduate stream. And I actually made a couple of videos on the steps and also the documents, etc. So you might want to check that out, because this video essentially is just really focused on recent graduate, zooming into what you need to be able to show and provide. So I hope that this video is helpful to you. If you need help in maneuvering through the GTI visa stream, please do not hesitate to send us an email on the email address below, and it would be our pleasure to assist. But otherwise, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors.